Hi, I'm Todd Williams, and these are my Spearfishing Gear Reviews. Today I have for you the Sporasub Patriot Float. There are a number of really great features and benefits on this float, and one of my favorites is this pouch on the front. It has two Velcro panels that flip open and actually creates quite a bit of room in there. It's plenty for, say, a flashlight, water bottle, snack bars, personal items like wallet and keys. It's mesh, so it's not waterproof, but it's very, very secure with these really robust Velcro panels. Another feature I really like about this float is that it has a dual inflation chamber for safety. Once the chamber is fully inflated, we zip up the compartment and close the Velcro flap. And this is how the float would appear as if it's in the water, fully inflated and ready to go. Additionally, there are a number of D-rings. There are probably 20 different D-rings on this thing. They're on the bottom, they're on the top, they're on the front, they're on the back, and I gotta tell you, I use a lot of them. In the middle here, I'll strap my Keen sandals on, and they'll go on both sides of the float. You can use the bottom hooks for hanging goodie bags, like catching crabs, those types of things. The very bottom has a really nice integrated spear gun holder. So Velcro loop on the front and a cinch down on the back. And this makes it very handy to be carrying it from the car to the water, depending on what kind of hike you're doing. The other way that is nice to do for the hike is taking these two loops and attaching a luggage strap from any kind of duffel bag or so forth. Make this kind of a duffel, and makes it very, very easy to carry with your gear on top of it. Now, I've not had the opportunity to use this in the blue water, and I probably wouldn't even try. It's quite small, low profile. It maybe has the buoyancy of 20-25 pounds, so not really good for blue water application, but for inshore diving, perfectly adequate. Now, my personal experience with this float is somewhat mixed. From a performance standpoint, I would say it's been great. It pulls through the water nicely, even though I put quite a bit of gear on here with my Keen sandals, spare gun, flashlight, snacks, etc. The flag, the coloring is all really visible to boats and to other divers and so forth. The problem that I had with this particular float is its durability. Where I do most of my diving on the Oregon coast, we have lots of rocky shore launches, and it does have a tendency to get a little bit more banged up than probably some of the other beach launches or boat launches that some of the other folks might do. And one thing I noticed was the tearing of the material at the bottom of the float. This D-ring and the stitching is coming apart. The top of the float uses a really nice PVC, thick, strong material, and goes up against rocks, whatever, no problem. The bottom material is not quite as stout, and I presume they did that so that it would create less drag when being pulled through the water. But the end result is that the durability just isn't there. So that's the one downfall that I've found about this float. I will let you know that I've been using it for 6, 7, 8 months now, and I spoke with the folks over at Omer and Sporasub, sister companies, and they've offered to warranty replace it for me. So I'm very excited about that, and I commend them very highly for standing behind the product. All in all, the Sporasub Patriot float is a very good value. Again, lots of options for stowing and towing gear, pulling nicely through the water, very visible to boats and to other divers. For about $80, you're going to have a hard time doing better than this particular product for inshore diving. If you don't have a float and you're looking for one to try, give this one a shot. Thanks so much for watching. Dive safe and shoot straight.